Hey, Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com. Let me tell you, we've been looking forward to a kite coming in here with customers calling us and asking us when is it coming. Well, this is it. This is the Ozone Edge, the V10. And let me tell you, they have done a few little changes and tweaks to this kite, but it is one of those boosting kites that is amazing. This kite was originally designed, if you, all the versions back ago, this was a race kite. But what happens with a race kite is Rob Whittle has made it so fast that it also causes a lot of boosting. So now this kite has become one of the top boosting kites out there. It is the Edge, and I tell you, they have done a great job with it. And I want to talk about some of the points that get you to that. Now, the Edge is designed, if you'll see, it's very small struts. It's got 5 of them, which is a great thing if you're a heavier weight rider. The more struts, the more stable the sail is. And when you get aggressive with that kite, having those struts, it stabilizes the sail, it stabilizes the kite, therefore giving you a lot more hang time, more structure support, and it's not going to have those collapsing or folding in on you. So if you're a heavyweight rider and you like to boost, I will tell you the Edge is definitely one of those kites. Some of the guys here in the shop that are a little bit in the 190 to 200 pound range, this is their go-to kite when it comes into jumping, hang time, and everything else. They love the Edge V10. Now, what they've done a little bit through this kite, it's not a whole lot of changes from the year, but they do the versions from version 9 to version 10. But they've done a lot of great jobs all of those years. It's got the D2 cloth on it, double air trailing edge. It's got foam little battens. Instead of having like stiff battens, like a fiberglass batten, they go in here and they put little foam. And what it is when you change the angle of attack of that kite or aggressively get a turn, these kind of, when the flutter wants to come back here, this disperses that flutter and slows that down. What does that do? That increases turning speed. A lot of people don't understand that. Anything that flutters, when you go into a turn, causes it to slow down. It causes air drag on that trailing edge and doesn't let that air just smoothly fly off of that sail, decreasing its turning response. So it's got these foam stiffeners that run, from here, from the number 1, you got 2 right here in the lower part of this section, and then you've got them all the way out toward the tip. That decreases that flutter, increases that turn speed, and makes it more responsive. Now, one thing that Rob does too is he makes these struts very small. Making them small decreases the weight. You decrease the weight, you increase the performance. It makes the kite respond faster, makes it fly faster, makes it handle better. Just like a race car. You lighten it up, it's going to respond to you. But they come in here and they've run nylon straps and run down through here. Gross grain is what we call this taping. It runs along each strut to give it support and rigidity and strength. So it's not just a small strut you're going to have issues with. Used to be back in the day. They run the rigidity in here and keep those strong and keep them stiff and take that wear and tear. Now, the other thing they did in the V10 is they did change the valves in here. Instead of a 90-degree valve on both leading edge and the strut, they run a a straight and a 90, and it keeps it clean so the air runs in and out smoothly, real quick, and everything else. Now, the other thing that I like what Rob does is he likes a bridle that does not have any pulley systems in it. This is a direct connect, all Kevlar bridle system on here that reduces all stretch. You don't have stretch, but what the Kevlar does is when this gets abrasive on a beach or anything else, it stands up to that abrasion, and we really like that in these kites. Overall, I will tell you, when you comes down from the V9 to V10, guys are enjoying the little changes. A little bit lighter bar pressure, a little bit more turning speed to that kite, but I'm telling you, if you're looking for hang time, this is the kite. Ozone has done a great job on keeping up with reinforcements and the way that they make their seams. We haven't had any issues with these things. It is fantastic. So if you're looking for the big booster to get out there and fly as high as anyone doing those kite loops and everything else, you need to try out the Ozone Edge. It is a fantastic kite and a lot of fun to fly. Anyway, that's Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com. If you have any questions, you let us know. We know the answers.